Wow, guys, Joe Rogan hit the View back with a strong one after they said this about him. You gotta check this out.
We went from Walter Cronkite basically to this guy Joe Rogan who believes in dragons. I checked it. He
believes in dragons?
He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did. And he also thinks that dragons, like I guess like dinosaur type of animals, roamed the earth when people did.
Rogan really leaning into this one by.
So, there's a lot of takeaways with this. First off, I want to say these are the same exact people that believe a man can get pregnant. When I tell you these women on this show have a rude awakening becoming because after the election happened, and you guys could see it, he changed his Twitter bio to Dragon Believer. But after the election happened, they obviously have nothing to talk about. They're targeting everybody. Just people are just catching stray bullets because they are ashamed Trump actually won. You know what I mean? They are ashamed that Republicans came out on top. We knew who was better for us, and we knew who to vote for. Let's keep going, guys. I don't want to pause it too much.
Changing his ex-bio to quote Dragon Believer. Joe Concha is a Fox News contributor, and he joins us now. Joe, this is so up Joe Rogan's alley in terms of what he finds funny. To first of all be called a Dragon Believer, and also to be accused of being an unreliable source of information by the ladies of The View. So what is your reaction to all of this?
Oh, yes, Carly. We should absolutely trust The View and not the guy who revolutionized the world with electric cars, SpaceX. I could go on with the accomplishments of Elon Musk. I have a question. Do stupid people get to a point in life where they realize that they're, stupid? Because this is what panic sounds like in legacy media. I've said this before in this program. It's worth repeating again. Because it's so disturbing. The View is under the ABC News umbrella. ABC News is run by a woman named Dana Walden. Dana Walden is Kamala Harris's very best friend. They lived right near each other in Brentwood, California when she was a senator there. Dana Walden set up Kamala Harris on a blind date with Doug Emhoff, who she obviously is now married to. And now this is what the result is of Dana Walden running ABC News. You have people like Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg under the ABC News umbrella losing their minds on a daily basis.
And people don't know that the ABC, they, along with CNN, they're about to get hit hard after January. I'm telling you guys, February, March, we're going to see some crazy stuff go down. And I'm just happy to be here and a part of it and on the right team. That's why I love the amount of love you guys show. I love the comments. You know what I mean? I love this. I just love life right now. Let's keep going.
And it's actually kind of fun to watch. But at some point, people are going to be like, all right, I don't want to listen to this anymore because, quite frankly, I can't trust you people because you told us that Donald Trump was Hitler, and now apparently Hitler is going to be the 47th president of the United States. Go figure.
Well, at some point, I would argue that point is already here. I mean, look at the ratings from the election and beyond. I mean, people are not watching this stuff, and I broaden that out to all the mainstream media collectively. I'm going to take a different tact on this, though, Joe. Shouldn't conservatives be celebrating this kick?
I heard that was crazy. I heard a quote one time. It went like, when your enemies are making mistakes, don't interrupt them. They're saying they want to go after Joe Rogan, and you come at him about dragons. You're talking about a guy that is on a network that's getting more exposure than you. A guy that's getting more views than you, that's a reliable media source than you. There's YouTubers out here that are getting more views than MSNBC, CNN. I'm so serious. And they're not putting out as many videos as MSNBC or CNN. They're just getting more views because people love an unbiased opinion. And that's exactly what it's been. Let's keep going, guys.
Cacophony, because it shows that there are factions on the left that still refuse to acknowledge ultimately why Trump won and the reasons for it. And so, I don't know, looking ahead to 2026, that bodes well for the Republicans if they still haven't figured out why the Republicans won.
It's a great point, Todd. I mean, I said this on this program. I'll say it again. Before the election, you guys know this, I said that I couldn't see how Kamala Harris could beat Donald Trump when Donald Trump was winning over black voters to the amount that he was, Latino voters to the amount that he does.
And Donald Trump, I'm not going to lie to you guys, He's the man for the job. But Kamala Harris, I think it would have been a little bit closer if they could play the black people a little bit more how they were trying to. They had all the rappers, they had all the artists, all the people that are living under a rock and that are following the Democratic plantation with a blindfold. Those are the people that 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 they miss. They miss a lot of those people. They missed a lot of those people. I'm telling you, they just I'm telling you, they fumbled big on this one. He won the popular vote electoral. Come on, man. Let's keep going.
That he did. Obviously, we also had the union voters, rank and file. He was winning those over as well. We saw the Teamsters in terms of their internal polling that he was winning there big time. And when you win those three Democratic strongholds, the Democrat nominee, in this case Kamala Harris, didn't have any chance. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, they should understand that Donald Trump won for a reason, that he resonated with the very viewers that they seek to bring in. And yeah, I'll leave it there, that Trump resonates with people, while people like Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg, what? Went after a Staten Island bakery because they wouldn't make her a cake because their boiler went down? I mean, come on. I mean, this is insane. And at some point, people are going to be like, all right, I'm done with you guys. I'm done.
All right, really quickly, continuing with the post-mortem here. Here is former NBC News anchor Brian Williams. He was on with Seth Meyers last night. Watch this.
It is tough love time for the Democratic Party. I think it needs to be stripped down and rebuilt. I think it's insulting when members of the working class, which the Democratic Party has lost entirely in our lifetimes, to insist the economy is doing great. I think the biggest unforced error of the Biden administration by far was the border. To tell people it's not a problem is insulting.
He also said that he wants to know whose idea it was to have Joe Biden run for re-election at a 38% approval rating when he is the age that he is.
I'll be quick, guys. Yeah, we talked about this. I've talked about this on the air well before the election. I love hearing this stuff after the election. But yeah, the border is a big issue. It affects every community in this country. The economy, you can't say it's great when people look at their bank accounts and say, no, it's not. And they go to the grocery store and they say, I'm paying twice as much as I did under Donald Trump. So why should I vote for this administration again? So the analysis is correct, but after the fact, I kind of find funny because we talked about it before the election, and that's the whole ballgame.
And that's the thing, guys. People want to sit there and say, why are you voting for Donald Trump? Open your wallet. Go to the store. Go get gas. The most obvious things. I want to ask you guys a question before we end this video out. And I want an honest answer in the comments. How do you feel we should go about the Democratic Party? Do you think we should rebuild it? Do you think it should be rebuilt? Because the way I look at it they're so far gone that it would take years, hundreds of years to turn back all that damage they've done. I'm telling you, it's like a generational curse for black people to vote outside of Democratic Party because they have us so confused that that's the right party for us, but that's going against everything we're supposed to believe in. Guys, I just want to know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And as always, let me know what to react to. We're out.